All right. So for those who are
yes.
at the inn, and then we lost Chris again. I feel like this is going to be like this for a while. At the inn, there is the inn is bright and cheery. It's midsummer, so the hearth where the fireplace is not lit. There are a few people in for lunch for a late lunch. The Calhoun, or I'll call you Cal Ryan. Outside, there is a sign with a very cheery hearth on the sign, and if you can read, I assume you can read. In common, there are the daily specials written in chalk in front. The special of the day is pork tenderloin. Um, with a red wine sauce and flavored with thyme. That's their special of the day, but they also serve beer, wine, spirits, and other dishes: roasted carrots, roasted parsnip, leek soup with rye bread. Piqit, have you decided how you have come to Gen?
Yes.
Okay.
I've also switched to Firefox in hopes that will help the crashing scenario
Okay.
to happen less.
Okay, excellent. So
you're wondering why I'm in Gen?
yes.
No reason.
Okay. Gen is.
I was on a ship. We came here.
He was a kender.
We tend to be migrants. We pirates.
Okay.
He's already robbed you.
You didn't even notice it.
You didn't notice it. He's already robbed you. Gen is a popular stop for dropping off parts. You were probably employed by a woman named Juliana, who currently resides in the Grand Bazaar.
Sure.
Who was requesting basilisk
That's not
parts.
actually what pirates generally do, but you know what? We can have a side business of bringing cargo to places.
She had requested that. She had requested that after the basilisk parts had reached shore, that there was a delivery made to her, and probably you being on the lowest of pecking order, they probably made you do it. Of course she has.
Are you looking at the map?
I drew the map.
No, I mean, are you looking at the actual map of the city? There's water.
There's a giant port.
Did you move it, Darren?
Sorry.
You're in the middle of the country.
See.
No, I don't see.
Oh, that's not water.
How is that not water? That's clearly water.
That is.
The blue thing is obviously land. Because you can see the boat in the water.
It's a ship.
There's a boat in the water. There's places for ships to dock.
I couldn't find a large enough city without a port. And a nice looking city. I did not make this map.
That's fine. I'm an ex-pirate anyway. I don't have to go out there by boat. Yeah, they're airship docks. I'm an airship pirate.
Actually, there are airships.
Traveled again.
Okay, and being lower on the pecking order, your crewmates probably told you, "Hey, this bitch wants these basilisk parts."
I didn't notice that the map of the city was in the background.
Thank you, Brandon.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I know the world map. Oh, sorry.
Okay. They probably told you this bitch in Yen wants her parts hand delivered, and you being lowest on you keep on disappearing. You being
me?
Yeah. It's weird.
Can you hear us anyhow?
Yeah, can you
it looks like it's working fine for me right now.
All right, as long as it's just happening on our end, I guess.
It was happening in Chrome, so I switched to Firefox and hoping that it's not going to happen anymore.
Okay.
But I don't actually know what was failing. There was no, like, I looked at the event log in Windows, and it wasn't telling me anything was failing, so I don't know what was going wrong.
Okay. So they probably picked you to deliver these parts. And they had known that there was a caravan from probably Gadarn heading to Gen. No, actually heading from the coast of Dighton heading to Gen. And they just kind of paid the caravan like 5 silver, like 5 to 10 silver, and just put you on a cart and waved bye to you. But when you had approached the city has 2 walls. There is an outer wall beyond the fields, and there is the inner wall named just the wall. On each of the towers, there are these huge dragon head ballistas constantly pointing away from the city. The wall is about 100 feet tall, and thick is about 10 feet thick. This is a hefty wall made out of this gray stone. So as you entered, you probably had directions, if they were nice enough to give you directions, to Juliana, who is the provider of dried bits and pieces. And the caravan would roll up into the Grand Bazaar. You are hit immediately with the scent of cooked and smoked meats alike. Silks, vendors yelling their wares, spices, vegetables, anything you would ever want in a market, they probably have. I do not know whether you have disappeared or not. Okay. So back at the inn, it is pretty quiet for the most part. There is...
What do they serve for dessert?
So there's the pork tenderloin. If alcoholic beverages, they have a array of beer and wine and spirits. You see what looks like to be, you haven't seen too many of these from your neck of the woods. There is what appears to be a Dragonborn eating at one end of the room, taking into his food. Just behind you, as you are surveying the room, there is this gentleman in traveler's clothes, very built, pretty much like a shit brick house, that is looking around the inn. And then probably falling in behind him is this very... You're in nice clothes, right, Roedyn?
Yes.
Okay. This very
Are you using
human?
No.
Elf? I think.
Sorry, Elf.
Elf.
No, it's crashing. Like the camera or some part of the media.
There is an elf that walks in very nice robes and garb.
Go, no, finish your homework. I'll just deal with it. I'll get a different computer somehow.
You okay, Chris?
Yeah, if it's gonna crash every 5 minutes, this is not gonna be a very fun night.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Do you have an iPad?
Yeah, I just didn't want to have it held in front of my face and have you guys looking up my nose the whole time. Let me go get my iPad.
Or you can turn the camera
download.
off. It's cool, man.
Let me go download Roll20. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. I will order food when I get in.
Okay. So when you step in, there is an old, she's probably 150 years old in dwarven years, standing behind the counter, cleaning some mugs. There are, some young gentlemen and ladies tending to the few patrons in the establishment. Let's go with let's go with Qelroth. So you're in the inn.
Dad, one quick question. How do I get to my character sheet? I can't see it in the handouts anymore.
Scroll to the bottom.
The bottom of what?
of the sidebar of the...
Yeah, I see nothing. I see Piqit. That's it.
All the way down?
There's all the way down. I only have 2 inches worth of stuff to see. It was there a short while ago. Did you move it?
I did move it. Let me move it for you. Can you see it now?
We're checking out. No.
Did it disappear when you lost your GM mode?
Maybe. Can you sign it to me again?
Yeah, I'll sign it to you. Oh, all players. There you go.
No, all players will see it, just me.
Okay, you. There we go.
Just for the record, I can see Piqit.
There we go.
Yeah,
How's that?
No, nothing.
I can too.
I can't see Piqit.
I won't, because I don't really want to know what he is yet.
I gave you access to it, Brandon.
I don't see it.
You might have to refresh.
Hang on.
Okay. Richard. You enter this tavern. The smell of a home-cooked meal is immediately wafts up into your nose. There is a dwarven woman behind a long oak bar, just cleaning glasses, while a couple men and women are tending to the few patrons that are currently here. What would you like? Brandon, do you see your character sheet?
Nope.
I see your character sheet.
Well, that's good, but I don't see it.
Oh, sorry. All right, now can you see your character sheet?
Now I can see it,
All
yes.
Right, good. Qelroth, what are you doing?
Wait.
Huh?
Okay.
You didn't let me do anything yet.
Richard, what are you doing? Let's go back to Richard for a second.
Whose turn is it?
It's Richard's turn.
All right.
I saunter up to the bar and I say, "Hey, sweetheart, do you get anything sweet around here?"
Hold on. Well, hello there, young man. Sweet. What do you mean by sweet? Like, are we talking about dessert, or are we talking about dessert wine? I have a variety behind me. By the way, my name is Sheila. What can I do for you?
It's very nice to meet you, Sheila, and I would desperately love something for dessert.
We have a very nice chocolate cake that Robert made just a couple hours ago, if you want a taste of that. Or if you want something a little sweeter, she kind of winks to you. she gives you a look up and down. And a very slow look, like up and down, and she's like, not
bad. We'll talk about that sweetness after the cake.
I'll hold you to that.
Sounds good.
All right. 10 copper pieces, and we'll be right out. Would you like anything to drink with that, my dear?
I
have a lovely Shirley Temple coming right up, and for you, consider it on the house. And you see her go to the other end of the bar. She makes the drink. This slightly champagne-colored drink with a cherry inside, and she hands it to you. Take a seat anywhere. I prefer you closer to me, but, you know, it is a free city. Rhiann?
I'll just sit right in front of the bar.
Oh, well, stay there as long as you like. And she goes, she pretends to be cleaning, pretends every once in a while taking a look at you. Chris, is everything okay?
Yeah, I mean, I just have to restart every time that it does this.
That sucks.
I have a Roll20 thing on the iPad, but it just looks like a bunch of tools. Like, I'm logged in and everything, but it doesn't have this, and I don't think it's picking up my voice or anything like that.
Ryan, you use Roll20 from an iPad, correct?
No, I'm dealing with it. Do your homework.
I use my Chrome.
Okay. Qelroth, what's up? So
I'll have the pork tenderloin.
who are you talking to?
Whoever's waiting on me.
You probably have nobody. So the strange thing is, nobody has waited on you yet.
Well, I've been here before, right?
No, you haven't.
I thought it was regular here. Oh, all right. Well, I'll walk up to the bar and say, "Excuse me, ma'am." It was ma'am, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
she does have sort of she doesn't have a beard, but you see there is a tiny bit of scruff on her chin, just a little bit, not too much. She looks like she keeps it shaved.
I got out of character what his gender was. All right. Now I will have your finest pork tenderloin special and ice water.
All right. She looks you up and down, and she's like, Dragonborn, we get quite a few here in the Platinum Quarter. She takes down your order and she turns around where there is probably a window-sized hole, and she puts her hand in the window-sized hole and she puts down the piece of paper where she just wrote your order, and she's like,
how much will that cost me?
Tenderloin, are you going to have anything to drink with that, sweetheart?
Ice water, please.
Ice water, I see. Not the stomach for the alcohol, I see. So...
I don't drink when I'm on duty.
Oh, you're on duty, and what do you do?
I've been fed 20 minutes.
I'm always on duty. I serve and protect people.
Oh, you're
I serve at a Bahamut.
Ah, are you part of the Platinum? So you're part of the Platinum Covenant.
Am I? Out of character, am I?
Are you?
Okay with that.
You probably are.
I guess I am.
Okay.
That's not secret, right? That's not a big secret
No.
right?
The Platinum Covenant, the majority of the Platinum Covenant, besides Qelroth, this is the second largest bastion in the country for them.
And in that case, it's my honor and pleasure to serve the Platinum Covenant, yes.
Ah, I see. And you're bronze. I've never seen a metallic colored Dragonborn around.
I don't judge people by their color. We're all people of the gods.
Yes, we are, and may the Platinum Dragon look after your strange foreign mannerisms. She after you've spoken to her like for a few minutes with that kind of gruff, kind of assertive tone, she's like, all right, it'll be 5 silver pieces for the meal, and the water, of course, is on the house. Would you like lemon in that?
What's a lemon?
This is a lemon. She holds up a lemon.
No, thank you. I'll have the water. I'll pay the 5 silver pieces and tip her some copper. Right, that's etiquette, right? So,
yeah, that's etiquette. Cal, what's up?
Well, I take it I don't see Master Lesnar in here.
No, you see a Dragonborn. The only combat-worthy people you see in this tavern are the Dragonborn, who just finished ordering his meal, a dark blondish, what looks like human sitting at the bar, and a elf in fine clothes that just probably walked in a couple seconds after you did.
Oh, the important thing is I smell some pork tenderloin.
Yes. That is the scent that hits your face as soon as you walk in. Besides, there is underlying tones of stale vomit and piss, by the way.
But the important thing is the tenderloin.
The important thing is the tenderloin.
Alright, well, you never want a suplex on an empty stomach. So I'm gonna eat about 4 of those.
Okay. So do you go up to the barkeep?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna pound on the bar.
All right.
Easy there, killer. She'll get to you.
You see this dwarven woman just turn to you, sigh, and just starts kind of waddling towards you. And she looks up at you. You know, you see this slight scruff in her chin, you know, salt and pepper hair. She looks you straight in the eye, and she says, "What?"
Don't gonna be so rude. I'm just, I'm after some pork.
You're gonna dent my bar with your damn fists. Be a little more gentle with the furniture, please.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Now, what do you want?
May I please have some pork?
How... Okay, 1 order of tenderloin.
Whoa, one. I mean, you gotta look at me. It takes a lot to power this powerhouse. You know?
I am very sure that your fellow fighters admire your physique.
And I'm just gonna flex and pose a little bit.
Roll persuasion.
I'm gonna roll my eyes, look at them, and go back to eating.
Roll persuasion.
I'm just leaning back on the bar, smirking.
Okay. I'm gonna actually roll. Okay. She is slightly impressed. Only very slightly.
And, I mean, you don't gotta be shy about it. If you like it, you like it. You know, it's just, I just need some pork. That's the important thing. I'm on a mission and I need some pork.
How many orders do you want?
We'll start at 4.
4? That will
Yes,
be.
please.
That will be 20. Will you be having anything to drink?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple pitchers of ale.
Pitchers.
Yes, please.
That would be 50 That would be 50 silver pieces, please.
Well, I was kind of hoping that I could give you like 10.
Hey, buddy.
and I've been working very hard on this new drum piece. And I would entertain and teach your customers that they too can, aspire to be something like me.
I really roll my eyes.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Not bad.
Not bad, actually. That's okay. Listen, Sonny. You perform. If you're good.
Oh, I'm the best.
If I like what I hear, and she makes a motion of a drum, then I will consider you, and you perform here for a few hours. I will consider your difference of what you can pay me repaid if you're good. So show me a little demonstration of what you can do.
Well, you never do something for free if you're good at it.
Demonstration.
Holy you banged on that drum.
If he
wailed like animal.
If Keith Moon existed in this world,
you mean Keith Calhoun?
He would be so fucking impressed. You just belt out the best drum solo that you have ever belted out, and she just like her jaw just drops immediately, like part way in, and she's like, "That was pretty good, Pretty good. Yeah.
I don't tell lies. I'm
Alright.
a good guy.
We'll have that meal delivered to your table. You can perform right there. She motions towards the hearth. And play that for a few hours and consider your meal paid for. In fact, I will throw in a cut of a cup of a stew that we have also with your meal, if you want.
Sure.
All right. She's nodding and yeah.
Are there any pretty ladies in the bar?
Roll perception check, please. Now that you are scanning the.
Is this before or after he drinks?
This is this is probably before. He has just acquired employment with Sheila. Maybe after a few, yes. But not
I'm gonna
currently.
send the stew. I'm gonna send the stew over to her.
All right. There is this. She's probably in her late 60s. This very thin. Her hair is completely gray. At this point, she looks like she is, she's dressed in not very good clothing. It's torn. There's some dirt on her. There's a huge smudge on this human woman's face. And there is a tattoo that runs from shoulder to a tribal tattoo that runs from shoulder to the mid-length of her right arm. She's thin and spindly, but she has, it looks like a longbow next to her, and there is a really old dog that lays at her feet, and she's just minding her own business, drinking. She momentarily looked up at you when you performed your drum solo, and looked quite impressed.
Well, as she should be.
As she should be. Okay. Piqit?
So
Quickly.
I'm going to walk into this room. I presume extraordinarily stealthily.
You are still in the Grand Bazaar.
No. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I'm going over to the Dragonborn, and presumably, do I sneak up on him? Should I roll stealth? I don't want him to have noticed me.
Okay, so the general area of the inn is rather well lit. You'll have to roll. Yeah, you're small and spindly and whatever. So you'll have to roll stealth to sneak in. Again, you are hit with the scent of meat. There are not too many people. There's the Dragonborn. There's the shithouse built guy. There is a blonde male at the human.
Do I have to roll perception to counter that? How does it work?
Yes, you would have to roll perception to counter that. And there is a very well-dressed elven individual. All right, you do not see him. He does not see you. So what are you trying to do?
Do the rest of us roll perception to see if we can see what's going on?
If you want to.